It started way back when, about 2 months ago. Jeff and I were sitting in the parlor smoking cigarettes, and we said to each other, "Wouldn't it be great to take a trip to the dirty city?" And Jeff was like, "What's the dirty city?" I was like, "You know, Chicago."
We're going to Chicago to throw an event, and we're going to film it. We're going into it with a basic idea of what we're doing, and that's taking Columbus on the road, taking 83 Gallery on the road. Not a lot of people, I think, just throw a bunch of artwork in a van and a bunch of people and a band and just go throw a pop-up show in another city. We do a lot of different things. When we started out, it was, Jeff said, let's see if we can start an art gallery in our basement, and that was pretty much the basic idea behind it. Very much DIY. We would cram 30 to 50 people inside the gallery, which is so tiny, and it was just such a feeling of love, just raw, art, creativity, and everybody was just sort of on the same wavelength. It was very cool. So yeah, I mean, living the dream, man. We came from the basement, now we're in a high street gallery, and tomorrow we will be traveling to Chicago and throwing a show there.
I'm Noah Davis. I help manage the space. I get events in here and help run the events while they're going on. Jeff Collins, he's our chief curator at the gallery. He helps us hang the art. He brings in all of our artists. Nick Wesson, who is really sort of in charge of our communication. He writes our press releases. Spencer Mustine, he's a really, really good hanger. He's actually classically trained artist. On the trip we brought Jimbo Tomorrow, who does Smoking Monkey portraits. We brought Arlo Moon, who was our February 2011 Artist of the Month. He does a lot of abstract work. Then we had AK Brush Art. He does a lot of interesting textured pieces. Scott Yonker came. Scott Yonker is super involved with the gallery. He's our resident screen printer, and he does screen printing in here for all of our events. Just get outside the 270 loop, then we'll stop at the restaurant.
Seriously? Yeah. Hello, and welcome to the 83 DIY adventure. My name's Jeff, I'll be your host. We are caravanning with 5 other cars. We have about 10 artists in the backseat of a minivan. The work, that is. Everything seems to be going swell, and the sky is going to be more beautiful.
DC 69. You haven't found Indiana yet. Indiana starts with an I.
Yeah, dude. How weird is that? It's the first trip we're taking, so it's yeah, it's definitely a learning experience, but it's a great time, you know. Yeah. So you know, it's just stressful dealing with that kind of stuff, making sure we can get all the equipment, all the art, you know, figuring out what art to take. But yeah, it's been pretty smooth, man. So. Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate the help.
Where you guys from?
Columbus, Ohio.
Ohio. Hey, what are you doing in the big city? Really are you just visiting or?
Throwing an art show.
Okay. That's party spots. The best part.
Look at that show. Probably like heading toward the. much softer.
This is so much better.
Downstairs, there's probably not. Tonight is the night.
Chicago's an interesting city for art because I feel like with New York, it's so intimidating for like independent artists that are just starting out. And in Chicago, you have a better chance, I think. People really like the up-and-coming artists here more so than the already established. So it's a good starting point for people.
We just drank a lot last night, and now everything's a mess.
It happens.
And then we drank this morning, and everything's still a mess. But then we gotta hang, and
Don't shoot me in the face.
we gotta have fun. That's all we're doing today. That is the prerogative.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's all about cleaning and hanging and having fun.
Well, I suppose. I mean, there's a lot of people here. Most of them we don't know, which is always a good sign.
We weren't sure if there were going to be 30 people here or maybe a couple hundred people here.
Yeah.
Right now it's very chill. It's intimate, and that's what's making it great right now. There's a pulse, which is the most important thing. The fact that people are having fun, enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
And there's creativity. There's a great conversation being exchanged right now.
The show looks great. We're getting a lot of positive feedback. We seem to be making the right moves, so how can we lose?
It's a testament to what's to come, and we've got a lot of great vision. And when you hit those road bumps, man, that's when it builds us up. You know, it makes us stronger. We've got bigger things to come, man. This is our first road trip. Many more to come.
There's so many different artists, and because it's a different city, and the fact that you're joining together so many different artistic communities.
Cadaver Dogs are getting ready to play.
Face on the ground, how did I get down here? How long have I been there? I start to fear I'm not a stranger, but this feels like danger. I try to get hope.
Last night went incredible. I was just doing some screen printing. It's very fun. And I don't know, you know, like those types of things you can't recap too well. Everybody just does what they do. And that's why this whole thing works.
Steal it. I guess what would make this show different is it was bringing that sort of culture that we've been trying to create to Chicago, trying to give people there who make art an opportunity to experience what we think is a really amazing thing.
So basically we drove to Chicago, we coordinated 20 people, band suit all the time, exhibitions do it, but the gallery itself, the community, all got together.
It was pretty wonderful. It was pretty fun, you know, show art in Chicago, like how do you pass up that? Yeah.
Because I mean, I think we all came pretty close, you know, during that trip, and that like just to have as many people sort of all on the same page was an awesome experience.
I can tell you, honey,